Guys, holy smokes, take a look. This is the delivery center. Of course, they're using NIO delivery centers, but these are all ONVO L60 videos about to be delivered in a few hours. As you're watching this video, by the time this video goes live in about 4 hours, they're going to be delivered. All right, and take a look. This is just one delivery center out of many, and they have pre-produced cars since at the end of July. They've been producing cars like crazy, and those cars, the early batch, they're going to be delivered tomorrow, more specifically in 4 hours. And guys, they have so many ONVO orders that they've already completed this year's sales target, which is quite nuts. And if you order an ONVO right now, you're going to have to wait up to 16 weeks, which is like 4 months to get your car. So that's how much demand there is. Locked in orders, all right? Locked in orders. They've completed this year's target. Now, as bullish as that is, this is even more bullish. China EU agreed to end EV tariff dispute with minimum price pledge, ministry says. And that, of course, has sent NIO stock flying up over 10% today, and even more than Xpeng or Li Auto, because they sell less cars in Europe. And this, of course, has less of an impact on NIO, so to say, with a minimum price pledge, because NIO's vehicles are quite expensive. But remember, one really important thing is that NIO CEO even said that even with the EU tariffs, the ONVO L60 will still be competitive. So that means that without the EU tariffs, that car is going to flip the table in Europe just as it flipped the table here in China. And of course, more importantly, with the Firefly sub-brand selling that car in Europe, even with a minimum price pledge, that car is also going to flip the table there as well. So first, they're flipping the tables here in China, right? Everybody, all the competitors are pissed off at ONVO for how great of a car that is and how cheap of a car that is. And of course, this car doesn't compromise on safety or anything like that. And of course, with BAS being able to offer a pretty much 200K plus vehicle, all right, worth about 250K at a price of 150K RMB. So it's just like 20,000 US dollars. You can buy this car, 20,000 US dollars, renting the battery. So that's just unprecedented. Of course, just this is offering the car to the masses. Everybody can basically afford this car. Everybody's got like 150,000, pretty much. It's no brainer. It's a no-brainer buy for a lot of people, and you can do battery swap as well. So in terms of the product, it's just a killer product, no question about that. All right, and it's so revolutionary that all the competitors are bashing, trying to find all the ways to bash this car ONVO L60, bash BAS, saying that BAS is bad and that you have to buy the battery back in the future and all that kind of BS. And it just shows how impactful this car is. It shows that people are indeed refunding the orders for the competitors and buying this car instead. Now, we'll talk about the stock price in a bit, but also remember this car offers everything that a family could all ever need, like this huge massive fridge, freezer, dual zone fridge plus freezer in the trunk of the car that doesn't actually take up trunk space because it's submerged inside, and you're able to store so much stuff inside. It's just like a home freezer basically. It's actually, bigger than some people's home freezers. So with that, this professional chef was able to cook 50 dishes. All right, you got freezing on the right side, you got fridge in the middle, and of course you can see this chef prepared up to 50 different dishes using the material inside. And this fridge is just one of the huge selling points out of many. So finally, NIO/ONVO, they're offering a car with basically no flaws and a car that offers everything a person could possibly need. Battery swap, horizontal screens at cheap price with BAS, fridge, freezer, and rear display screens as well. Extreme comfort in the car. I test drove this car yesterday. Just such a fantastic vehicle. Now, of course, looking at the stock price, holy moly, up 67 cents, 11.59% as of recording this video. Just shot up above 6. We've cleared a lot of the resistance from back here. All right, from back here. So what this all means is that everybody that has shorted the stock since the beginning of this year basically is now underwater. All right, anybody that shorted here, anybody that shorted here, or shorted here just a few days ago, thinking that this was like a, great area to short, they are underwater. If they don't cover soon, when the stock goes up even higher, they're going to be in a whole lot of pain, and they are buying pressure. All right, they add buying pressure, and of course we had that bull flag / pennant kind of structure, and we broke above it, and now we are looking at possibly another bull flag, a bull flag / bull pennant. All right, this move up here, right, that could mean that we have another move up. So let's just see where this bull flag points at. All right, so I'm gonna take a arrow. All right, so we're gonna go from the bottom of this move upwards to the flag top, and then take the flagpole. That's gonna push us up to maybe $8-ish, up to $9. Of course, I've said that we probably go to $9, no problem. First, we gotta get above 7, and then we'll probably go to $9, no problem. Wow, absolutely fantastic. And of course, tomorrow, ONVO Deliveries, if they ever launch those numbers, give us a glimpse of what those order numbers look like, that's going to send the stock flying even further up. Now, we heard rumors, all right, people on the ground at the launch event saying that they will launch the car and also release those numbers. They're considering releasing those numbers next week, which is tomorrow, before deliveries. So that could possibly happen. They could possibly talk about the number of locked-in orders they have, and if they do, and it's a fantastic result, maybe like 50,000 plus, then boom, we're gonna see the stock head higher. And I think we're probably looking at around that number, because there's a ton of ONVO sales reps, and each one of them has like 10 to 20 locked-in orders. All right, so delivery start tomorrow is just a huge plus, and it's gonna really help with this month's deliveries as well. We got like 3 days left in the month, and 3 days of ONVO deliveries may not be a whole lot, but could definitely add a couple thousand. And remember, those cars, they've been producing cars since the beginning of since July. All right, since July, mid-July, they've been producing cars. So very soon, right? Very soon, we're gonna see the results of this, and I do expect the rally to continue. All right. And the shorts, they're going to get squeezed even further. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.